So, you gave the example of high fructose corn syrup and how that's, most people would probably say that's an obvious one as to what to avoid. But give me an example of something you would provide that's a healthy option.
Okay, I can give you an example, something else that they have to do. I tell them that they're not allowed to eat processed foods.
Okay.
So I tell the parents, I said, if you don't know what yellow 5 is, or if you don't know what an ingredient is, why are you feeding that to your child?
So, and this is important to talk about, guys, because the thing is, let's go with the yellow 5 example, okay? I would argue that, most people are going to try to stay away from the chemical piece. So that's the sugar-free, the energy drink, stuff like that, right? So, but here's the thing, guys. There's a certain performance piece that an athlete can't ignore. I mean, Rafael Nadal said there's nothing healthy about elite level athletics. And he is absolutely right. Venus Williams, Kobe Bryant, Serena Williams, Kevin Durant, the entire Golden State starting 5 is injured right now. There is nothing healthy about elite level athletics.
Yes.
So here's how to sort of dive into that. If you're worried about the chemical piece, rather than shift your focus to worrying about chemicals, which may or may not hurt you, go with what you know is going to reduce inflammation. Flax seeds reduce inflammation. So much so that if you were to become inflamed or elevate your cortisol with things like caffeine or the uppers, so like the guarana and the taurine, stuff like that, if you were to concern yourself with that, you probably want to stay away from them because of what it would cause the inflammation, all these other things.
Right.
But if you knew that in a small quantity, these things like caffeine could actually go to benefit an athlete, you just need to be able to control inflammation. So if you were to mix black coffee with macadamia oil, you would reduce a person's inflammation, specifically an athlete. They would become faster. They would become lighter on their feet. But the more important piece to this is they get better at body control because of proprioception. Then you add the effect of the caffeine, which sensitizes beta cells. It's another way of saying caffeine burns body fat, guys.
Oh!
So you get the benefit of burning fat through caffeine with the anti-inflammatory effect of the macadamia oil, and all of a sudden you could treat coffee with oil as a supplement.
Wow.